Hey, it's Rebecca, and I don't know what to make this video about. Yeah, I don't have a huge thing prepared for you guys today, so you just get a little talky video. I kind of just wanted to talk about my stress that I've been feeling this week, and then also the purchases that I have made to form that stress into something manageable. This does not mean that I'm advocating that you buy stuff if you're feeling sad, but if you happen to need some quality items in your wardrobe and you are feeling stressed out, maybe just treat yourself a little bit. I can tell I'm stressed because I'm having like really intense dreams, like kind of like sleep disturbances. Like that's kind of how I can tell, because I feel like I kind of push the stress down and then it just like pops out in all these weird ways, and normally it's in my sleep. And you know why? Do you know why I'm stressed? The biggest reason is that I'm going to Iceland in a month and I don't know where my passport is. Like, where is it? I used it like a year ago to visit my family in Germany, and obviously I'm here. Obviously I made it back into the country, but like, where is it? I don't know. I don't have that large of a living space. I do not know where I could have put this. And the stupidest thing is, I specifically remember having it in my hand and tucking it into a tiny space, and congratulating myself with, "You're so smart and responsible. There's no way you'll ever lose this." A lie. It's all a lie. I don't know where it is. And the extra terrible thing about this is that I'm a repeat offender. I've lost passports before. Once during a move, which I don't think that was my fault, but the other one was my fault, and so I think this is my third passport, which means I'm in trouble, or they're gonna yell at me. They're probably just gonna shame me. I did talk to a friend who said that they probably were just gonna give me a passport that was only viable for a year so I could like prove myself again. Yeah, I just hate bureaucracy and I hate going in. And there's also, I just took on extra work, which is really fun. I actually took on a really cool thing from the New Yorker, which I'm going to be working on today for the most part, which will be really fun. I can't wait to show that. But it just needs more work. And then on top of it, I just put a lot of stress on myself just because I have a lot of like weird side projects going. So I have these like two sort of short films that I have in production, and by production I mean it's me and maybe a few other friends. On one of them, you know, we have a musician that just has put in a lot of time, and it's kind of on me right now where I need to go back in and basically create the animatic, and it's just been really hard to find time, and it just feels like I am failing all of my friends and myself. Like, if I could just lock myself in the hyperbolic time chamber from Dragon Ball Z and just work my little hands off for like a year but have it be in a day, I would literally do that. Wouldn't you do that? I would do that just to get through all these projects. Honestly, I'd probably need a good 3 days to like 3 years to get everything I want done. Like, I know I can do it. It's just, you know, being crushed by your own expectations basically. So there's that, there's the travel thing. I have clients who like aren't paying me, which I'm just like, I hate that that's normal. We can have a whole video about that. So it's just a lot is going on. But you know, ultimately I feel very good. It's fine. But sometimes you're just really stressed and you just need to, you know, shop. Luckily, I actually did want to start investing a little bit more money into items that I really cared about and really thought about. I did a really gigantic closet purge recently, most of which is still sitting in our hallway. I'm so sorry, Lily and Jason, about that. Actually, I'm like messed up. All my clothes like that I got rid of were supposed to be picked up by this like donation service, but I like accidentally fell asleep and missed them, and so now I need to reschedule, but I've been kind of waiting so they forget that I'm the one that made them drive all the way out here. More stress. I'm basically going to show you, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 items, most of which are from this brand called LAZY OAF. I've had an eye on them for a while. I found out about them through this other YouTuber, Pixie Locks, who's like a great inspiration. She's fantastic. She does sort of fashion videos and convention stuff, and she cosplays, so the whole package. It's kind of like a sweet, but with kind of a harder edge, street style brand, I guess. I kind of like waited on the sidelines for them to come out with stuff that I like, because a lot of it was very rainbowy and like, which is like not quite what I'm going for in my own style. But I do like that it's like a feminine touch, but really interesting silhouette. Finally, some items popped up that I finally was like, yes, I want to invest in these. These are beautiful, and I'm going to explain why. So here we go. I'm just going to insert this video of how the box came in the mail. It's pretty slim. It had 3 items in it, and it was really nicely packaged. So when you open it, it has this cute interior. Everything's like wrapped up, and they also came with this really cute postcard that I have now put up on my pegboard as a little inspiration thing. So the first thing I got was this really cool like mesh shirt. I mean, I guess you could go totally braless underneath it and show a little nip, but I'm probably gonna wear it with a little tank top, or if I can find a really cool like bandeau thing. It has this really amazing sort of like warped, I guess it's like hearts and stuff, but it's just like kind of this warped black and white stripe thing. And then if you can tell, let's see if I can find it. The warping has some of these like little goofy eye guys, which I really like. So it's hearts and eyes and kind of my thing. It actually reminded me of this illustration I did a while ago that this woman was wearing kind of this like warped thing. So it kind of reminded me of something that I would draw, which I'm all about, just slowly morphing into your own creations. No, Mattel! Everything's falling apart. And this is a, you know, a summer staple. Actually, these were all supposed to be things that I can wear during summer, but you know what? I'm not a summery girl. I'm not a summery girl. I'm never gonna not wear black in the middle of summer. Let's just get real. It is super mesh, and so I feel like it's a nice option when it is summer and warm that I can just wear a tank top underneath it, because I don't really like having completely bare arms. I've realized I don't really like that, but I do like sort of sheer things that can show off my tattoos. Yes, so I'm very excited about that. And the second item that I got was this bag that says Lazy, which I already put a little star guy on, but this is just sort of a plastic bag. I already was using it. I have my like wallet and laptop and stuff that I was using it, but it has unhappy smileys and smileys on the inside, and I'm pretty obsessed. The only weird thing is, which is not a bad thing, this is not a deal breaker for me, but it could be for others, is that when you open it, it has a very distinct plastic smell. It was like I was like shot back in time, and I was like blowing up one of those like backyard like kiddie swimming pools. Like, it totally smells like that. And so while I was like, I had it out for the first time yesterday while I was walking around the city. Every once in a while I would be like, and like I would smell the bag on myself, and so I got a little self-conscious. I think it's aired out now though. Something about this like black and white simple thing, I don't know, it seems very easy to accessorize, and it just feels very mod to me. I'm kind of into like the simple silhouette mod sort of aesthetic. I don't know, it feels, I'm excited about it. So it's gonna be my summer bag. And the third thing I got from Lazy Oaf was this really beautiful, this is from their gem line. It's a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be, which now I kind of like, because I could wear it over shorts or something and it'd almost be not quite dress length. It's a normal t-shirt in the front, and then the sleeves are where the magic is. Look at this, it has like these beautiful embroidered, are they embroidered? No, it's like velvet applique. I'm saying that like I know anything about sewing. If you know how fabric works, let me know. But yeah, it has these beautiful little eyeballs on the sleeves, and they're very like beautiful, like gathered at the very end. I like the idea that it's very comfortable, but it has sort of this little like classic pop that's super feminine. I kind of got this one because it kind of matches this eye tattoo, this little stick and poke on the back of my arm. So it's again kind of like the sort of like warpy top. I felt like this was very much coming from a very personal aesthetic, so it seemed to fit. And so these are kind of motifs that I love that I don't think I'm gonna just suddenly not enjoy. So that's how I justified this purchase. I'm kind of into this idea of getting clothes that are really comfy and looser, but also still have sort of like nice silhouettes and stuff like that. I just want to float through the world during the summer. That's all I want. So, and maybe in life. So yeah, I'm really excited, even though now I'm scared to like wear it out. But yeah, if I could just get eyeballs on every part of my body, I'd be so happy. I actually have, yeah, I have this one, and then I also have an eyeball on my wrist. Can you see that? I have a bunch of bullshit on my arms. And now on to the grand finale. For this last item, which is also a purchase I did not think I was gonna make, earlier this week, maybe it was last week. No, I think it was earlier this week. No, it was definitely last week. The story behind this item is that I was going to yoga with my boyfriend, and I got there early and thought I would go to Trash and Vaudeville down by St. Mark's, but I ended up not being as early as I thought I was. So I ended up not making him, but I was like, oh, we should go to the store. I just want to like check out the shoes in the basement. And we almost got out of there having spent no money. We almost did. But my eyes got caught on these bad boys. You know, just a run-of-the-mill, like summer staple. This guy! A weird color-shifting platform boot with metal star studs and moons. I have never come across a shoe that exemplifies my soul and my aesthetic as much as these shoes do. And I put them on and they were like the last ones there, and they're so comfortable. They're so comfortable. Like, I like that you can tell that the heel kind of like tapers. Sorry, I already wore these once, so they're dirty. But it kind of like tapers out, so the base is really strong, so I really don't feel unstable in them. I'm just gonna keep going like this so you can kind of see. I don't know if you can sort of see. It's like an oil slick. Can you sort of see how that shifts around? I've worn these out once. I went to I guess it was a music festival where Perfume Genius and Belle and Sebastian were playing. I did not take into account that I'd have to sit on the ground with these, so I've already kind of scuffed them up and stuff. But yeah, pretty comfy. I've worn them once. I didn't have any blisters when I came back, but my feet were actually sore. My one thing is that they are not very, what's the word? Like, they just don't have a lot of padding on the bottoms. I probably need to put in like one of those like an arch support or one of those like gummy things that makes your foot more comfortable. But yeah, these are badass and I love them. They're very like Sailor Saturn. Definitely a villain shoe. If I was in Sailor Moon, I probably would be a villain. Unfortunately, I totally threw away the box, so I have no idea what brand these are. I'll put the brand like right here. I think it's YRU. I'll put the brand right here. I like can't get over them. I've never seen a pair of shoes like this that I love as much as I do. Oh my god. A few things I did notice about them is that, let's see if I can find one. Was it on this one? Oh yeah, it was on this one where I think it was missing a stud. I think it like fell off, or like I just didn't notice when I left. Also, I am the tallest person on the planet when I wear them, which is a good feeling. So that's what I've been stressed out about. That's also what I've purchased recently. I'm kind of interested in doing some lookbook things later down the line when I have a little more time to really put into it. But I would just want to put the actual time into it to like have a good background, set it up. I kind of want to use a green screen so I could like put in different images and just make it really fun for you guys. I hope you guys are having a calmer week than I am. I will definitely be back next week. We will see. Yeah, thanks for hanging out this week, and I'll see you next week. Bye.